Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We are continuing into the Orville Downs. And so this one sounds like it's going to be a little bit more of a open area, a little bit of free roaming stuff. More ruins.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Ooh. Tuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both the world map and local map. Clive needs only approach the obelisk to tune with it. Fast travel. Louder than words.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
I see it shining up there.
Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him!
I'm interested to find out if there's something in this corner. My gaming instinct says there's going to be something back here. The map has this extra little knot of land I can go up. And I'm wrong. There ain't nothing here. It is oddly empty. I don't know if I should just run through it real quick and get to the marker and do a little bit of exploring.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
They ain't never friends. What are you talking about? We don't have any friends. Everybody wants us dead. I don't want to deal with them yet.
There, boy! Over here.
Really, as much damage as I can do, higher level I can get, the better. A lot of wolves just roaming around.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. There, boy. That's it.
Can't go inside any of the houses. Can't climb the houses. Not really anything to do. What if you come back here later and it's coffee maybe?
Sick of Torgal.
Ooh. moves. That's what matters.
More Waluders. Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask them.
I do have some ability points. Let's see what we got. Phoenix Shift. Okay. Can't really afford it. Oh, what's this one? I can upgrade my Cyclone. That would be nice. Base abilities. I could almost get precision dodge. Ooh.
As long as we meet.
We're gonna wait. I
Let me know how it
precision
goes.
dodge. That seems like a pretty beefy ability. Not that my dodging's very good, but maybe it'll make it a little better for me. Lost Wing. So all this is built in the ruins of an ancient airship. I wonder if they are trying to tie this in. I was thinking maybe a tie into 15.
No sign of the Royalists.
All this
Or
stuff that
anyone
happened
else for
after.
that matter. It's too bloody quiet.
The technology
Even
is
for this
there.
hour.
Now it's magic.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Like this enemy is doing. Do I engage?
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick.
I thought that was an enemy. I was gonna. Like,
That sounds like a child.
trap.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Why do I not think that's a good idea? How do you know where the church is? Yeah, I know. I'm looking around a little bit. There might be something. Maybe? Doesn't look like there's really any reason to explore.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
He was literal about yelling.
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
no.
I think
There
he
were
changed
others.
armor.
A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Why do they have chainmail over their mouth? I guess it would stop an arrow piercing their lips. Chase secrets.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Oh, I should have kept him alive. I'm going to kill him for you anyways.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining
It
to do.
was.
Sick of Toggle! Get him! Over here.
I love it.
Give them all you've got there. You know what to do, boy. That's better. Don't let them get away. That'll help. Get him. Over here. Better be on your way, Sid.
No, I'm not doing too bad again. Get the dodge.
There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Got ya. Good thing I noticed I paused it, because I would have missed that whole fight. That would have been bad. Oh, and I forgot to equip the other one for bigger attack. At a glance, it appears to be able to channel the power of the divine into curative energies. Increases healing potency. how bad I'm fighting. That might actually be needed.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Am I gonna have to bust them up too?
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
Ninja vanished.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
I always thought he
Fate.
was the dominant.
You're content to be its slave, then?
I could be wrong. I mean, I thought he was supposed to be the dominant. Second dominant of fire. That Ygritte was his by the way the trailer was played, but I guess he doesn't know? Or he's not yet.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Oh.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
So I wonder if she is the dominant of Ifrit. I don't know. They did good making the
Clive,
trailers confusing and the gameplay also.
wake up. Gav's back.
As it should be.
Caer Norvund.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the Caer and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Are you sure? The dead of night.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent...
Meat. Black pudding. Oh yeah, this is definitely
It's Kip.
there's a lot of Irish and Welsh and British Who are you?
Any
Mark?
friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Ooh, that's a significant upgrade for me. Yes, please.
Ah, yes.
Wolfskin sash. It's not as good as what I got. That's a little better. We'll take that.
I hope it's to your liking.
I can buy some meteorite or valley matter. I don't know if I need Idols of the Empire orchestral roll. Has a new song to the height. Well, 40,000. That's gonna wait. Yeah, max that out.
Ah, yes. I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking.
Right now, I'm not big on selling anything. I mean, Dragon Talent I've got 3 of, but I don't know if I want to use
Keep
them.
fighting the good fight.
Alright, well, I got a new weapon now. So that's good.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Cid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
You accepted the Hanging Man.
May the mothers guide you.
That kind of looks like the Bloodborne.
This might be
Sit
Imperial
down,
land,
man.
but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Go yell at a bunch of people. Find out what they know.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Oi, how about some light over here?
What
It's black
a
as
mess.
So that's my war point. Useful. Ow.
What would the king of Waloed want with our time?
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Cid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, Tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
No, but you think someone else might.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
I already told you.
It's kind of cool that you can find him and he's talking to people.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Okay, me theorizing is me being the person I am about this kind of games.
Bloody
I
cowards!
wonder if that's Joshua. He'd be an icon or a dominant of fire. And he would be wrapped up in robes because he got burned by Ifrit. You know, hiding his face because. So no shortcuts like in other games. I can't just jump over the railing. I actually have to find stairs that go down. Can't turn the light on. Jump. No. Stairs. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's who that boy is. Now he wouldn't be a boy anymore. You're talking about 13 years later. He would have been. He'd be much older now. Be an adult.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
You know, any time, anywhere from, you know, I'd say anywhere from 18 to 20.
So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on.
Who the girl is, I wouldn't know.
But
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Pallets back at the inn.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the Hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
For that we get a floor. This guy's not a fair sort there. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road's south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
How do I get that sprint? I think speed boost you could get when I was running around in the forest.
Back to me, my darling.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Alright, well this seems like a good place to pause for the moment. Ooh, I can get the Rising Phoenix. Oh wait, no. That's right, Precision Dodge. It's Master Precision Dodge. Give me a little extra on that back off. That'd be good for me. Alright, well thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. If you want to see more content, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.